do feel good being here among my colleagues and seniors, as do all the younger actors and actresses, and particularly the newcomers, which, ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, just a few weeks ago, a megastar was born. Along with his phenomenal debut, this young man also had to deal with a shocking and terrible crisis, one that he and his family have handled with fortitude and aplomb. I'm talking about none other than Hrithik Roshan, whom I would like to invite on stage to say a few words. Big hand, please, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Thanks, Seth. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As you all know, in the past few weeks, my family has been through a lot. We witnessed joy, happiness, success, fear, sadness, grief, all in a matter of a few days. My father, who has always believed in doing good work, was recently attacked by unknown assailants. On that day, I just couldn't help but feel very alone. I was losing faith in people, in goodness in the world. Saw no point in all the hard work that people put in. Basically, nothing made sense. I just wanted to quit even before things had begun for me. But something changed all that. Something changed the way I thought. That day in the hospital, when you came, when I saw your faces, and in your own special way, you let me know that I was not alone, that I needn't ever feel alone again. You made me feel like a part of something, a part of something big and strong. And it makes me so proud today to say that I am a part of this film industry. And I take this opportunity and this platform to thank all of you for your overwhelming love and support that you gave us, for your prayers that came to us at a time when we needed it the most, for reaffirming my beliefs, my belief in goodness, my belief in hard work. And I must tell you, the dad is hale and hearty. He's among us this evening. And what's more, he's already started working on his next project. And on top of that, he just let me know that I am starring in it. So, well, that's my reason to rejoice, my reason to celebrate, which is why I am up here this evening. And also to let people know that no matter how much some people might try and put us down, we will only rise. My industry will rise higher, it'll rise stronger. Because we people believe in only one thing and live by only one thought, that the show must go on. No matter what, the show must go on. So let's get on with it.
nice. It's very good.
आपके सामने बोर्ड है, हाउसफुल जा रहा है.
It's a fantastic movie. Fantastic movie.
गाने बहुत अच्छे.
Music बहुत fine.
Songs are pretty good. Pretty good.
Dancing is very good.
Dance is very good.
Dancing is super.
Dancing is excellent, excellent.
Amisha Patel is very cute.
Too sexy.
Heroine is good.
Heroine भी the dummy है.
Wild one.
The heroine is quite excellent.
Ultimate. She's really very cute. Very cute. The guy is great.
Amazing actor.
He's the next superstar.
Stars of Millennium.
His biceps are cool. I'm in love with Hrithik Roshan. बहुत आगे आएगा ये hero.
Wish him all the best. God bless him.
क्या होना प्यार है? Amisha and Hrithik, very cute couple.
They get a debut award.
बहुत ही सुपर हिट जाएगी. पैसा वसूल.
Well, I'm happy. I'm very happy for all the hard work that was put in by Dad, by all of us. I'm happy that the film got what it deserved, and it's actually Dad's magic that has worked. Though I think I have got a bit too much. I have got more than I deserved.
Feeling on top of the world, I'm feeling great with all the success, the respect, the admiration, the love. And it was a very big challenge for me and Hrithik because we were complete newcomers. So we were very scared. But the way they've accepted us has really made us feel very good.
अमीशा मेरे दोस्त की बेटी है अमित पटेल. हम दोनों स्कूल में एक साथ पढ़ते थे. तो एक बार किसी पार्टी में मैंने उसे कुछ 10-12 साल की थी जब मैंने उसे डांस करते हुए देखा. तो मैंने अपने दोस्त को कहा, अमित अगर जब बड़ी हो जाए और इसको फिल्मों का शौक हो तो मुझे बताना, मैं उसे ब्रेक दूंगा.
I planted the bombshell on my parents. I was like, it's going to be films. There was World War III in the house. After all this education, after everything, you're going to do films? Are you out of your mind? So for 1 year we fought, and finally they said, okay, only if it's a respectable banner.
और हुआ ये कि जब मैं ये पिक्चर बना रहा था तो मैं किसी शादी के फंक्शन में उसे देखा जो बड़ी हो गई थी. And I thought she's the right choice for the film.
Rakesh Uncle's offer came, and he just called on the 5th of July, 98, and he said, he called my mom and he said, why don't you and Amisha come for lunch? So we came. It was very casual. I was in jeans and a t-shirt, not expecting Kahona Pyar Hai to be the offering of the lunch, or should I say a dessert. And 10 minutes we laughed, we joked, and he said, so Amisha, you still interested in film? I was like, yeah, Rakesh Uncle. He's like, how would you like to do my film? And I just looked at him. He's like, yeah. And I started pinching everyone around the room. I'm like, I can't believe this has happened because this was going to be the dream launch for any girl.
Superb! Wow! What a किनारा! लगता है किनारे किनारे पे लिखा है आने वाले का नाम.
इसके पहले कोई और कहानी बना रहा था जिसमें शाहरुख खान को लेने की सोच रहा था मैं. वो कहानी पे हमने 6-7 महीने काम किया. जब 70-80% तक पहुंच गए, फिर मुझे ऐसा लगा कि नहीं, इसका जो क्लाइमैक्स हो रहा है वो यूजुअल हो रहा है. मतलब ये कहानी नहीं बनाते.
All Dad's films actually have been a part of every aspect of the film. From the music to the set designs to the dialogues, everything.
तो मैं सोचने लगा क्या बनाऊं. तो एक दिन से एक आइडिया स्ट्राइक किया, एक लाइन. तब मैंने राइटर्स को बोला, मैंने ये लाइन सुनिए कैसा लग रहा है आपको. तो उन्होंने कहा कि वो लाइन तो बहुत अच्छी है, इसमें बहुत काम हो सकता है.
We started working on the scenes and we went on from the first scene to the 5th to the 6th, and I kept telling Dad, Dad, start working out. I don't want to see Salman or Shah Rukh doing these things because I've seen them doing that in their first films. They've matured more than this. They're just not fitting into it. So he used to just give me a look and go, yeah, I know. And he used to go on with his scripting. 12 scene, 15 scene. And I'm like, Dad, I'm the next generation. Please listen to me. And finally he just gave up and he looked at me and said, look, I'm taking you in the film.
ऋतिक खड़ा हो गया. क्या पापा? मुझे कल रात को नहीं बताया. मैंने बोला इसने नहीं बताया. पहले कहानी अप्रूव हो जाए तब बताऊंगा, तुम्हें ठीक लगेगा. तो अपने कमरे में चला गया.
Dad followed me, opened the door. He asked me one question: are you ready? I wasn't, but I said yes. I said, yes, I'm ready.
आप एक नॉर्मल पिक्चर बना रहे हैं तो उसको बहुत सही तरीके से सजाना भी चाहिए, ये तो फीका लगेगा। तो ब्यूटी कहाँ से आती है? अच्छे गाने हो, अच्छे लोकेशंस हो, बात वही कर रहे हैं आप। वही गाना अगर मैं जूहू बीच पे पिक्चराइज करता तो लोग तारीफ नहीं करते। वही गाना अगर मैं थाईलैंड में पिक्चराइज कर रहा हूँ तो लोग ब्यूटी भी देख रहे हैं, खूबसूरती भी देख रहे हैं, अच्छी धुन भी सुन रहे हैं।
We've shot, at heights, at depths. We've gone, way out to the east, way out to the west. It's crazy, crazy places, and that's. I don't know how Dad manages to, find these places.
मुझे एक गाना पिक्चराइज करना था शिप में, तो मैं सिंगापुर गया, वहाँ पे एक शिप बुक कर ली मैंने। बुक करने के बाद मैं जब होटल पहुँचा तो होटल के लॉबी में कुछ पोस्ट कार्ड्स पड़े थे जिसमें फोटोग्राफ्स थे। तो उसमें मैंने शिप की तस्वीर देखी तो पता चला उस वक्त ये शिप एथेंस में थी, ग्रीस में। तो मैं प्लेन पकड़ के वहाँ चला गया, जाके शिप देखा। इट्स सच अ ब्यूटीफुल शिप। एक ही शिप है पूरे दुनिया में जो अभी भी सेल करती है अपने सेल्स पे। इट हैज गॉट बिग सेल्स एंड इट सेल्स। सो आई वेंट एंड आस्क्ड देम कि भाई मैं शूटिंग करना चाहता हूँ। तो बोला आप आ जाइए, यहाँ शूटिंग कर लीजिए। मतलब यहाँ तो नहीं करना है मैंने शूटिंग करना है थाईलैंड में, वहाँ मैं लोकेशन देख के आया हूँ। तो उन्होंने कहा कि आपको इतना कॉस्ट पड़ेगा। तो मैंने बोला मैं देने को मंजूर हूँ। तो वो शिप फिर बॉम्बे आई। बॉम्बे में हमने अपना जनरेटर लोड किया। हम लोग कुछ 150 लोग चढ़े हैं उस शिप में, और यहाँ से फिर शूटिंग करते करते थाईलैंड पहुँचे, फुकेट पहुँचे। इट टुक अस अबाउट 12 days.
And then, of course, I was taken down 40 feet below. I was underwater for 3 hours, doing the scuba diving shot. I mean, using scuba diving to do this shot where Rohit dives. I had to go from, a 20-foot mark to the 30-foot mark. So I did that a couple of times, and they were just not getting it right because they wanted more length. So I said, and the guy with the oxygen was at the 30-foot mark waiting for me. And there was one at the 20-foot mark who I take the oxygen from and, go down. Now, I made up my mind that, all right, fine, I'll give them a good shot there, what the hell. And, I made up my mind to just, take a deep breath and hold it for as long as I could. So I did that. Went from the 20-foot mark to 30-foot, past that, and went right down to about, I went about 40, 45 feet. And I completely forgot that I had to tell the man at the 30-foot mark that I will be crossing him and going lower, which I did not realize. And when I reached there and I started scrambling for air, this guy was like about 12 feet away, and he was swimming towards me, but I could not see anything. All I knew that is that one more second and I was going to take the water into my... do a shot now of death by drowning. I think I do it pretty well because I know exactly what it feels like.
सेट पे मैं एक डायरेक्टर हूँ और वो एक एक्टर है। जिस तरह मैं किसी और एक्ट्रेस के साथ, शाहरुख के साथ या सलमान के साथ, अनिल कपूर के साथ बिहेव करता हूँ, उसी तरह मैंने बिहेव किया है।
Initially I was very scared because the awe and the respect that I had for him created sort of a barrier between me and me and good work. Because here I was, when it started off, I was actually Hrithik trying to prove and prove to his father, or trying to make him happy that I can do a good shot, Dad. Watch me, I can do. I love you.
ऋतिक ने मेरी पहली पिक्चर में काम किया था जब वो 12 साल का था, भगवान दादा। माय फादर इन लॉ मिस्टर जी ओम प्रकाश वो पिक्चर बना रहे थे, तो उसमें छोटे बच्चे का अच्छा रोल था। तो मैंने पूछा उनकी किसको लेंगे इसमें, तो बोले अपने ऋतिक को ले लेते। बोला क्या आप बात कर रहे हैं, वो तो कैमरा के सामने आएगा भी नहीं। बोला आएगा आएगा मैं ले आऊँगा। बोला मैं पूछूंगा तो नहीं आएगा, आप ही, ये आपकी जिम्मेदारी है। तो वो ले आए सेट पे। और सेट पे मैं उसको देख रहा हूँ कि मैं प्रोड्यूसर हूँ पिक्चर का, अब ये मेरा सब नुकसान कराने वाला है। वो कैमरे के सामने आएगा नहीं, आएगा तो भाग जाएगा। बट आई वॉज सरप्राइज्ड, वो कैमरा के सामने आया, ओम जी ने स्टार्ट साउंड कहा, एंड जो उसने शॉट दिया मैं देखता ही रह गया। मैंने ये मेरा ये रूप उसका कभी देखा ही नहीं था। बड़े स्टाइलिशली बात कर रहा है, कहाँ से सीखा उसने, कहाँ से अपने हाथ ऐसे बाय कर रहा है, और किसी की झिझक नहीं। श्रीदेवी बैठी है उधर, रजनीकांत है, मैं हूँ, एंड ही गेव अ ब्यूटीफुल शॉट। उस वक्त मुझे लगा कि नहीं, इट इज देयर इन।
I think they always knew that this is what I wanted to do. I might not have expressed it in words, but they knew this is what I wanted to do, and I knew they knew.
I have no background in acting. Whatever I've done is at a very amateur level, but I went with my heart. And I was very lucky that in my first film I had a director like Mr. Rakesh Roshan who could extract work out of me. Because the pointers he has given me and the sort of training I've had in the film.
It's really wrong for any actor to start looking upon himself as what he's played in the film. That's something that happens. It's very human. Like I will tell you an incident that happened with me in Delhi when I was doing the promotion of the film, and there were so many girls and boys all over. That was my first experience with fame, the bit that I had generated. So there were these people all over, and they were screaming for me and coming to me and looking up to me, and what happened very unconsciously, I mean very subconsciously, was that I began to give them what they wanted. I thought they wanted to see this God, So my style changed. I brought on a little attitude. A frown came on my eyes, and I was really giving them my best profiles and stuff like that. I changed my voice. I was talking to them like this, with a little accent and stuff like that. And it was happening. I did not realize it until I glanced at the side and I saw my parents standing there and watching me. And instantly, in 1 second, they reminded me of where I came from. It really comes from insecurity. I thought that I will not be good enough for them, so I brought on this attitude, so that I give them what they want. But imagine if that second would have gone on for a year, for another year, for 5 years down the line, I would have been a different person completely. So I will always remember that one moment when I saw my parents, and they reminded me, and they still remind me now, that I should always remember where I come from and what I am.
I want every viewer to know that dreams do come true when they're heartfelt, when they're honestly felt. Hard work and perseverance and clarity of thought, a lot of purity of thought will get you there. So don't be afraid to dream, because my dream came true on first the 6th of July and then on the 14th of January. So go with your dreams and they will come true.
In the words of Robert Frost, the woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and minds to go before I sleep.